Good afternoon, Robert Scribbler with the OBX wave report, filming toward the south, looking at Rodanthe Pier as some waves roll in and break where there is sand. We've got some 2 to 4 foot waves coming in here off the North Atlantic Ocean, and it is cold, guys. Temperatures in the upper 30s, ocean water temperatures in the mid 50s here in Rodanthe, and up and down the Outer Banks, ranging from the upper 40s to the lower 60s depending on where you are. Filming here at beach access, and beach access here, still a lot of water. Waves having trouble breaking in the deeper water right now, but as the tide goes out, and we are at about high tide, waves likely to improve here at beach access. And then looking toward our north, we've got some waves breaking in the shallower stuff just to our north here. So good waves to be had if you're willing to brave the cold. And it is indeed cold. My hands are feeling kind of numb right now holding the camera, so pretty cold. Okay, so those are the local observations here at Rodanthe. Let's look at some of the data from the wave monitors. Of course, your conditions are going to vary considerably today based on your break and the features on the ocean bottom, mainly the amount of sand or lack thereof. All right, so right now at Nag's Head, we've got 2 to 3 foot plus waves on semi-clean conditions, with a north-northeast swell coming in at 2.9 foot and 7 seconds. Winds out of the west-northwest at about 12 miles per hour. Air temperatures right now at Nag's Head at about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Ocean water temperatures getting cold in Nag's Head, ranging between 49 and 51. In Rodanthe, where I am now, we've got 2 to 4 foot waves and semi-clean conditions, with a north-northeast swell coming in at 4.3 foot and 7 seconds. Winds out of the northwest at 12 as well. Air temperatures getting up there a little bit, 37, still pretty cold. Ocean water temperatures 56. And at Buxton, we've got 2 to 3 foot waves and clean conditions, with a north-northeast swell coming in at 4 foot and 7 seconds. Northwest winds also in the range of about 12 miles per hour. Air temperatures 37 degrees. Ocean water temperatures considerably warmer at 62. And last of all, at Frisco, we've got 1 foot waves, blown out conditions, clean east swell coming in at 0.8 foot and 8 seconds. Looking at our forecast today, cold with highs in the upper 30s, lower 40s, depending on your location. Fair to clean conditions, 2 to 4 foot waves, once again, depending on your location. In the Outer Banks, we had a high tide today at between 11 and noon. Low tide this evening between 6 and 7 p.m. For tomorrow, on Thursday, 1 to 3 foot and clean, with highs in the upper 40s to lower 50s, depending on your location. Light winds on Thursday, and on Friday we expect those strong northwesterly winds, west northwesterly winds, to pick up and bring choppy to fair 1 to 3 foot conditions. Rain expected on Friday, with highs in the upper 40s, lower 50s. And on Saturday, looking at strong northwest winds continuing, waves building to 2 to 4 feet, with those northwesterly winds blowing, and choppy with those northwest winds cutting into the wave faces, giving some gnarly texture there. And last of all, on Sunday, we got a third consecutive day of northwesterly winds, bringing more chop and heavier surf in the range of 2 to 5 feet. Windy, colder, with highs in the mid to upper 30s. All right, so thanks for joining me for this session of the OBX wave report. If you do get out there today, be mindful of your cold weather protection because those air temperatures are very cold. You're going to want coverings on all the spots because that wind and that cold air is biting you folks. And once again here at Beach Access, looking pretty flat right now because there's not really much in the way of water over the sandbar. But there are clearly spots to be had, and so I hope you guys do manage to get out today, brave the cold, catch some good waves, and hopefully we'll be looking forward at some better surf conditions beyond the next 5-day time frame where the waves aren't really looking all that hot. Okay, so thanks for joining me once again, and as I tend to ask you guys, I'd like to please ask that everyone do everything they can to help protect our coastlines from the impacts of climate change here in Rodanthe. The impacts of climate change very visible as the rising sea levels are bringing that beach erosion, which are threatening more and more of our coastal dwellings here in Rodanthe. The impacts of climate change to the coastlines include rising sea levels, more intense storms, ocean acidification, and ocean heat waves. All of this driven by fossil fuel burning. And the primary solution to the climate crisis driven by fossil fuel burning is, of course, the mass deployment of clean energy. Mass deployable forms of clean energy right now being wind, water, solar, and electric vehicles. All right, so thanks for joining me once again for this January 17th session of the OBX Wave Report, and I will be back with you soon.